Hi y'all, Vlogtober day, what is it, 14th? Yeah, okay, so it is the 14th, last week of school before winter break for my kids. I don't know how I feel about that. They're gonna be home for like 2 weeks, so at least we get to sleep in though, right? My sister's having a Christmas party on Sunday, so I have to go to that. And I'm gonna try to take y'all with me and like vlog while I'm there so y'all can see a little bit of that. And I have to wrap all these presents. I'm thinking about just sticking them in gift bags, y'all, because this wrapping is for the birds. Okay, I bought all this cute wrapping paper thinking I was gonna wrap, and now I'm like, no, I don't think so. I might wrap like a few things and then the rest are going in bags. Okay, yes, I know. So I noticed that you know, a lot of people this time of year are going to be traveling. Of course, you know, travel is big this time of year. So if y'all are going to be traveling, don't forget to take y'all's talismans, y'all's charms, something to read, you know, things. There's lots of deities and goddesses and gods that are over traveling, safe travel. There are lots of things and stones you can bring with you for safety, because a lot of people are going to be drinking and driving on the road, and you never know, you know, what can happen. So it's best to be prepared always. I always keep rocks. I do actually have a rock in my car. Stones, crystals, herbs, talismans in my car. I have a pack of tarot cards in my trunk. Why? Because you never know when someone's going to need a reading. And I have had to use them before. I keep cinnamon stick in my car. I keep Archangel Michael talisman. I keep a jet stone. I keep other stuff as well. Like I have this little safety thing to cut seatbelts if they get stuck, or to pierce through the airbag, or it's like an all-in-one contraption. So keep your car safe if you're traveling by road. If you're traveling by bus, you know, have something on there for your protection as well. And you know, just try to make the best of it, because you know, we all have to travel sometimes, and sometimes we forget to spiritually prepare for our trip. And you know, all things start happening and you're like, man, I should have brought my tiger's eye, or man, I should have brought my jet, or I should have brought my talisman, or I should have worn that necklace, I should have had that crystal. And it's not that you're depending on these things, this is that they give you a different vibrational frequency, and you know, create a higher vibration while you're traveling. So you won't start doubting, you won't start worrying, you won't start thinking. You'll be protected from certain energies, you'll be more grounded. So that is why we need to prepare ourselves for traveling for the holidays. Okay, I know every time I travel, even if it's to a store around the corner, I always have those things in my car because I keep them in there, just in case, y'all. And you don't know how many times I have had to use all that stuff in my car. I've had to use my tarot cards because somebody that I was visiting, their friend came over and they wanted a reading and they paid me. So I was like, okay, yeah. And I keep a first aid kit in the back of my car. I keep like stuff to help fix my car, like if on the side of the road. Of course, y'all should all have that in y'all's car. I never do it. I just call somebody else, and at least they have the tools to work with. Right? Okay. So just preparedness is always good. You know, you can use prevention. You can think positive, da 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 da. But someone else might not, you know, be prepared, and they might need your assistance, and they might need your help, and you might need to think for them. Or you might have a passenger that's bringing down the vibration in your vehicle, so you're going to need to stay grounded. Okay, all right, so today I have to go back to the library and take my books back, but I think I'm gonna recheck them because I enjoyed them, and I haven't finished really going through them because I've had so much to do. Sasha's party went really well. The movie theater theme party idea went over so good. The kids were so happy. We bought the Minions movie on pay-per-view, and they sat there, ate their popcorn, ate their candy, drank their soda, and just they had a ball. I had turkey hot dogs and nachos for the food. For the adults, I had cheese, wine, cannolis, and all that kind of good stuff. And they drank all my wine, which is good. And that was that. So it was a success. Sasha was happy. All her friends were happy, and she got some really cute gifts. And I think that was one of her most successful birthday parties. And she turned 7. Yay. Okay. So as y'all can tell, I'm still having my morning coffee. I had to run up to Sasha's school because I forgot her snack in her backpack. And I can't remember if I forgot Layla's snack or Sasha's snack. So I had to make 2 more snacks and bring them up there, and just in case, because I don't know who got what. We were running late this morning because y'all know when it's really cold. Okay, my kids got dressed. They came downstairs and they got into my bed, and we snuggled up and we went back to sleep, y'all. And we woke up an hour later, and we were supposed to be like ready to go when we woke up. So we were rushing around, and that's what happened. We were they were only like 2 minutes late because we had to they took all their showers last night. All they had to do was brush their teeth, wash their face. I had to get their hair done, and then they ate breakfast, and I had to make their lunch and snack. And let me tell you, without coffee doing all that, it's like crazy. Okay, but we got it done because we're pros. Okay. Anyway, so this time of year, I like to burn a lot of incense around the house just to give it that festive smell, especially, you know, like frankincense and myrrh, the smell of the seasoned pine, stuff like that. I also like to burn patchouli. Okay, this is a patchouli incense. Who is this by? Flute. I don't know. Okay, well, anyway, it smells super good. I love this. Yesterday I was at the grocery store, or the day before yesterday, and this lady walked by and she smelled just like this, and I knew she was probably a witch, but you know, she didn't look like a witch. You know, most people you see out, they don't look like witches. Like, you would never think that I was a witch just walking around Target, right? But if you smell that patchouli, or that the incense and smoke in someone's hair or something like that, you know they're probably, you know, at least a pagan or something. So I smelled this patchouli smell, and it was a sweet patchouli smell. Like, this one is a sweet patchouli. And this lady walked by and she had it on, and I was like, she smells good. So I always can like smell people's cologne and perfume, and I can tell when they're wearing an oil, because that oil has that distinct smell. You know, that oil distinct patchouli smell. She had that on, and I always love smelling people like that, because I'm like, oh, she's probably a witch. And I used to wear it like crazy. Like, it was all over me, and people would just turn as I walked by. They were like, because the scent will hit you. So what I started doing was mixing my patchouli oil with certain perfumes, like vanilla. If you get you a nice vanilla body spray, and you put some patchouli oil in it and shake it and spray it, you'll have like the perfect sweet balance of patchouli body spray. And you don't have to do it in a big one like this, because I know that patchouli oil comes in those little bottles, and you don't want to put too much into it. So you need to get like a small little, let me see. You need to get one of these and put half of like this much of vanilla, or any fragrance you choose. You can do a floral, but I like vanilla. You put that much of vanilla body spray, and then you put some patchouli oil in it, and you shake it. You gotta shake it up. because y'all know it won't mix. You gotta shake it every time, and then you spray it. So that's how you can get a nice sweet patchouli smell without smelling like, you know, a witchy shop. Unless you like smell like a witchy shop. But that lady had the perfect mix. Like, this is what made me think of it, because when I walked by her, she wasn't like a loud patchouli, like I'm a witch. She was like, I might be a witch. That's what it is. And it's the mystery behind it that is like intriguing, more intriguing, because it smells good and it's like, is she a witch? That smells so good. It's memorable. It's more memorable than the strong patchouli because it's very, very sweet and pleasant with patchouli. So that's what I'm going to start doing when I do my essential oils. Instead of just putting them on and rubbing them on and walking around like whoosh, I'm going to mix them with my vanilla. And I got this, y'all, at the Dollar Tree. Y'all can get a more expensive one, but remember, the more expensive the body spray is, the louder the vanilla is going to be. And you don't want it like super fragrant because it will take over the patchouli. So you kind of want a soft vanilla smell. Now, or you could use I don't know, I've never paired like patchouli with, I've seen patchouli with vanilla many times, but I've never seen it with other stuff. Maybe you could do like another floral with it, but I don't know. Anyway, so my daughter is now reading full chapter books, y'all. She is like so advanced. I'm so proud of her. I'm like, I wish I was as smart as she was. Well, actually I was, but she's like, she's been given the tools that I wasn't given, and she's really running with it. Like, she's reading 300-400 page books right now, and she's only 8 years old. Okay. She's read about 5 chapter books this year, which is like 200 plus pages each, and she's only in 3rd grade, y'all. And half of these books, like, no, all of the books are not recommended by the school. She just reads them in her spare time. The books that they give her are like those little library books that are this thin. They're not even on chapter books in her grade. Like, they don't start chapter books till later on. But yeah, and she's learning how to write cursive. She asked me to teach her. She does her own research at home. Like, she'll go get an animal book and start researching animals and writing essays on animals. Nobody asked her to do this. It's crazy. She's like, I just wanted to learn about animals, so I did my own homework. I'm like, and she wants to be a college professor. This is what she's told me. I said, okay, good, because, you know, college professors, they get paid a lot of money. They can go on sabbatical. They get paid to travel. You know, our president used to be a college professor, and so you can go really far. So she is on that path to become a college professor. And I was like, and I will come and take your class when you become a professor if I'm still, I don't care how old I am, I'm going to enroll, okay? And she said, okay, mommy. I said, great. And she'll come and ask me about stuff, and I'll just have to sit down, take the time and teach her, because she really wants to know these things. Like, and she has the best memory, y'all. She remembers stuff I forgot, and I thought I had a good memory. But yeah, I said, well, I guess because it's important to you and it's a major part of your life, that's probably why I didn't remember, but you did, because she'll remember some detail. But yes, my daughter wants to be a college professor. She says being a teacher is okay, but she wants to deal on a high level. She wants nice things, and she doesn't want to have to depend on a man to get them. So she says she's gonna be a professor. I say, you go, girl. I say, and we can go travel together, or you can send me, I don't care. But yeah, so that child, Layla, already knows what she wants to do. Now Sasha, I think she just wants to be an entertainer. I gotta figure out, she still has a few years left to get on a path of what a direction she wants to go in, because Right now it's looking like she likes drama, arts, singing, so we'll see what happens there. But anyway, I know y'all probably are like, why does she keep going on and on about her kids? Because I don't, like, my kids are my life, you know. Aside from making YouTube videos and doing readings, my kids are my priority, which they should be, you know, because I don't work. Okay, so I'll see y'all later. Bye.